is, what is today? Saturday, December 18th, 2021. So it is the Saturday before Christmas. And Christmas is next Saturday, but I do have family coming in tomorrow. So I need to do some preparation. I need to do a little bit of pre-cooking and things like that. Getting some things ready because in the morning I do have to go to church and I do play piano at church. So got to go over and practice that for a bit. But I'm going to go ahead and do some cooking. Well, let me just turn the camera around and show you what I've got going on this afternoon. It's not morning at all. It's afternoon, y'all, and I'm running out of time. Okay, so I've got 2 pans out here. I got a 3-pound roll of sausage, breakfast sausage here. I'm going to put that in here, brown it up. And in this pan, I've got this stick of butter. I'm going to cut that in half and chop up these. These are Vidalia onions, or they may not be Vidalia. They're a sweet onion. Vidalia is is from a specific county in Georgia. So I know these are sweet onions. Can't guarantee they're Vidalia, but they're similar to the Vidalia. So I'm going to put half a stick of butter and chop these up, and all that goes in here, and I'm going to get that sauteed down. Alright, I put that whole 3-pound package of breakfast sausage in this pot here, and I added, I don't know, I might have added a cup of water, but this is what I do when mostly when I'm browning up ground beef, because I like my ground meat mixture to be really fine instead of big and chunky. So I just add some water to it and stir that in as I'm browning it up, and it makes the consistency really nice and fine, which is what I need, because this is going to be a queso dip that I've got other things to add to it. But step 1, y'all, this is the hardest part of the dip, browning up the sausage. This dip is not hard at all, and so I'm just like I said, I've added some water to this, and I'm just gonna cook this up, drain off whatever water's left and whatever fat comes out, and that's going to be it for this. And I just add the other ingredients. And but now over here, now what I'm doing over here is I cut up 2 onions. One is probably softball size, one is probably baseball size, so 2 onions, and I put a half a stick of butter in here, and I'm just gonna cook these up. And I've got these beef bouillon cubes that I've this is out of a jar that I bought at Sam's. So I just need to unwrap all of these, and I've got 4 for this amount. And when I add these, I don't need to add any kind of salt or anything like that, because it's got plenty, but this has got a good flavoring to it. So I'm going to add this to the onions to flavor the onions while they cook up here in that half a stick of butter. Okay, a little bit of an update here on the onions. Okay, whoops. So I put those 4 bouillon cubes in here, and they've all melted down into the onion and butter mixture. And this just needs to cook on low. I don't want any burning, but I'm just going to let it cook on low. And this is my sausage mixture, and it's just coming along. I'm just gonna have to keep stirring this and get this all browned up. I've got my this is onion dip I've got going on here with my onions, and I've got my queso dip going on back here with my sausage, cooking both of those up. They take a little bit of time. So yes, today is the 19th of December 2021. So, in case you're wondering, this is December, and I have no sleeves on. I am in a sleeveless top. Well, I live in South Mississippi, and the temperature today is going to be between 75 and 80 degrees. Yeah, this is what I need. I've got cleaning to do, I've got cooking to do, and sleeveless is what I need to get me through the day, because y'all, we don't get a whole lot of winter weather. You know, if we get winter weather, it would be an extra special video because, I mean, we do get snow, but it's rare. Y'all, it's rare. We will go years sometimes without seeing any kind of snow. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot today, so I'm dressed for hot weather and cooking in a hot kitchen because it's not cold. So, battery's dying. Let me change that out and I'll be right back. Okay, the queso, well, this is the sausage for the queso dip, and it is done browning up. I'm just letting that cool a bit, and the onions have been sauteing in the butter for probably, I don't know, 15 minutes, and all I've done is added, well, I put the beef bouillon cubes in, and I added, I don't know, maybe a teaspoon or so of the celery salt, and yeah, the label fell off of this, but this is Worcestershire sauce, and I put, I don't know, maybe a tablespoon of that in here, and I'm just going to stir that around, and this is almost done, so it's probably, I don't know, between 15 and 20 minutes. I mean, I want to be sure all of the onions are really soft, but they don't have to be browned up, and this is looking good. They all feel nice and tender. What I have here is what's left in my container of sour cream, and my recipe for onion dip calls for 2 cups of sour cream and 1 cup of mayonnaise. So what I've got left in here is, whoops, come on, right at 2 cups of sour cream. So I'm going to add about 1 cup of the mayonnaise. And this is, I've got the stove off, but this is cooling. I need this to cool a little bit. And I'm just going to dump all of this in here and use this container for the onion dip so that I can put it in the refrigerator and let it chill. So I'm just going to add about 1 cup of the mayonnaise, and when that cools, I'll add that in there and stir it around. I went ahead and added the 1 cup of mayonnaise into my 2 cups of sour cream, and then I just poured that onion mixture on top, and I'm just gonna stir this around. Okay, everything is mixed up, and this will firm up once I get it refrigerated, because I mean, I've got butter in here and the sour cream, mayonnaise and everything, but I did taste it, and y'all, this does taste better. I mean, you need to put it in the refrigerator and let it get good and chilled, but even not chilled, this is so good, just like this. So yeah, I'm gonna put this lid on it and put it in the refrigerator before I decide to dig in with a spoon, because y'all, that's how good this is. Okay, this has cooled enough. So this is, okay, 3 pounds of breakfast sausage browned up. For each pound, it takes 8 ounces of, yeah, so 8 ounces of cream cheese for each pound. So I need 8 ounces. So I got 3 of those. For each 8 ounce, I need 3 of the Rotel tomatoes, which I have the Great Value brand of the mild tomatoes and green chilies, which is the same thing. And then I also need a cup for each of the so that's going to be 3 cups of the sour cream. So I need 1 cup for each 8 ounces of the sausage. So I need 3 cups of these, 3 of these, 3 of these, and I'm just going to kind of mix that in together, and then I'm going to put it into a leftover container when I get it all mixed up. Hopefully I can get it kind of mixed up so it'll fit down into my container. Okay, my queso dip is all done, and I wanted to heat it up. I didn't have to do this. Actually, what you can do is brown up your sausage and just pile everything into the slow cooker on the day of serving. You can put in the sour cream, the cream cheese, and the Rotel, and it will heat up just fine. But I was doing a big batch because I've got a good number of people coming tomorrow. So I wanted to go ahead and get everything incorporated. And I'm just going to dump this into this really big leftover container. Hopefully it will fit. I don't know if it will. If it doesn't, then I guess I'll put it in something else. And then all I have to do before I go to church in the morning is just pop it out and put it over here into my crock pot. So let me get that transferred over into this. Okay, I did have to go with another container, so I got my really big leftover container. The majority of the queso dip went into here, and then I have another one that's that amount, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. And so I'm going to let all of these items cool before I put them in the refrigerator. But I'm going to let them cool with the lids off, because I got the lids over here. But yeah, got a mess over here. Got to clean that up.